Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having pizza with every topping that they had on it. I think it's called the works or something like that. I have fettuccine alfredo with mushrooms and chicken parmesan with spaghetti. I'm hungry, as you can tell. I'm always hungry. People always say that. They're like, you always say you're starving, because I am. Obviously, you eat when you're hungry. Herpaderp. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Fuck it, I'm not kidding. Let's get started. I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Oh, and I have ranch. I'm going to be answering some of your questions in this video, so I asked you guys to ask me questions because why not? I'm not going to do Q&As all the time, but I'll do them once in a while. This is from a local pizza place because I like local places. Like this right here was only $10. Like you go to Pizza Hut, like they'll charge you like $9. And this is so much better. Anyway, let's see. Let's go to my questions. Question number 1 comes from Lindsay, and she said favorite horror film. Favorite horror film. Oh my god. What is my House of a Thousand Corpses, I think is what it's called. Rob Zombie. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this. The one with the clowns. What is that called? Oh my gosh. I am drawing a major blank, but I love that movie. Anyway, I like that movie. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, write it down below. It's the one where they kidnap people. That's my favorite. I used to watch it all the time. I can't believe I can't even think of the name of it. Steamed Broccoli said, who's your favorite Disney princess? I already answered this, but Meg from Hercules. She's my favorite. This is good. Favorite TV, what TV show do you watch? Casey Gray asked that. I like reality TV. I've been watching a lot of Below Deck Mediterranean and the original Below Deck with Captain Lee. But I think I like Captain Sandy more. But I like the original Below Deck. I also like Vanderpump Rules, which it just ended, which makes me sad. And I like all the Real Housewives. I like Bravo in general. I like MTV shows like The Challenge. And I like RuPaul's Drag Race, so those types of shows. Just like competition shows. Favorite childhood memories? I don't have any. I mean, there's some good parts, but nothing stands out. Like, favorite childhood memory? No. I mean, sometimes I get frustrated with YouTube, but I think everyone does. Oh, they put green olives on here. I was like, this has a funky taste. I don't like green olives. I should have known. I told them no green olives. Like, I can do black olives, no problem. Like, I don't like them that much, but green olives, I'm like, and I could taste them. Celeb crush. I don't have one. I don't like celebrities. What got you into mukbangs? I used to watch them all the time. like 2 or 3 years ago, I would just like watch them. I don't even know how I found them. I was just so into them. And I wanted to do it a long time ago, but I just kept putting it off because I was so like nervous that people wouldn't like me. And then finally I was like, I'm gonna do it. And the more I watch some mukbangers, the more I like kind of am not liking them anymore. So I don't know. If it's because I'm doing it now, I don't know why, but like a lot of mukbangers that I used to love, I can't watch them anymore. You guys know I love sauces. I also have this barbecue sauce that I'm gonna try with this. I've tried this before, but I've never tried it with pizza, and I like to dip my pizza in different sauces. You guys keep asking me what I do for a living, and I've already said I'm not going to answer that. And you guys continue to ask over and over again. I will not answer that. Like, I've already said why. I don't want people finding me. I don't think it's that fucking important anyway. It just angers me when I say I'm not going to do something and you guys continue to ask me. I'm not trying to be mean, but it just gets so frustrating. Like, seeing the same question over and over. I know you said you won't answer this, but what do you do for a living? Then why are you asking? And it's like, people are going to hate on me for getting angry about that, but it's like some things, like, people do not have to answer every single question that you ask. I feel like some people think that because you put videos online that you have to answer every single question. And I've given you guys a lot, but I'm not going to give you some of my personal information. Let's see. McDonald's versus Burger King? No. I already did Burger King, and I've done McDonald's too. Who's your favorite mukbanger? I'm gonna be honest, I would say Be Love, but she smacks too much, and I hate smacking beyond belief. Like, there's a certain type of smacking, like, that's, like, forced, and I feel like she does that sometimes, so I would say her, but only when she's with her family. Like, when she's on her own, I can't really watch her. No offense, like, don't hate on me, I'm just being honest. I don't know. Sorry if I seem kind of, like, attitude-y today. I'm not trying to, like, come off as, like, having an attitude. I'm a little grumpy. I haven't slept at all. And I have back pain right now, so... And I had it all night last night. And I didn't sleep at all. So, if I'm a little moody, that's why. Or if I'm coming off a little bitchy. Okay, this pasta is hard to pick up. I love mushrooms. Actually, I do have one, and I watch her quite a bit. Her name is Angelina. She's super sweet. I feel like she should have way more subscribers than she does. She does mukbangs almost every day. She does it with her kids. Like, I'll link her channel down below. You guys should totally subscribe to her because I like her. Yeah, she's probably my favorite at the moment. I watch all her videos from like start to finish. What do you do in your free time? I've just recently got back into acrylic painting, so I'm gonna start doing that more often. So that's what I do in my free time for now. And I do like playing with my dog. You mentioned in a past video that your favorite console was the GameCube. So what are some of your favorite games? I recently got rid of my GameCube when I moved apartments. Just because at my last apartment, I got rid of everything pretty much. I came to this apartment with barely any furniture. No, I came to this apartment with no furniture. I came with a blow-up mattress. I didn't want any of my old furniture. It just held a lot of bad memories to me, so I got rid of them all. And I ended up getting rid of my game console, and that makes me sad. I wish I would have kept it. But my favorite games were girly games. I liked... this is not a GameCube game, but this is one of my favorite games, which is Kingdom Hearts. That was my favorite video game. I don't know why I liked it. I love, on GameCube, my favorite video game was probably Mario Sunshine, because that's the only video game I ever beat. I've never beat a video game, ever. But technically my sister helped me, so did I really beat it myself? No. But am I gonna say I did? Yes. I like Luigi's Mansion. I like Wario World. What else? I like any Mario game. I still remember the first video I ever got, or video game I ever got with my GameCube, and that was Super Monkey Pinball, or Super Monkey Ball, something like that. And it was with the monkeys and the balls, and you have to race. I also had Majora's Mask for Zelda. Love that one. Twilight Princess, I had that one. Just like those types of video games. I had Mario Kart, and I had Mario Party 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we didn't have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we didn't have 5, and I think we got 6, and then after that we stopped. So we had all of those, because me and my sister used to play together, so you would always have to have like multiplayers, and Mario Party is perfect for that. Okay. If you could do a mukbang with any other mukbanger, who would it be? Honestly, let's see. I would probably do it, although I think his viewers don't like me, and he probably doesn't like me either. But I would love to do a mukbang with Nikocado Avocado. I'm sure everyone knows who he is. I've gotten a lot of hate from like some of my comments on his channel, but like, I mean no like harm. I'm very sarcastic, and I'm kind of like, I like to push it at you, and I like you to push it back at me, you know what I mean? As far as like digs are concerned, like, if that makes sense. And obviously over the internet, you can't really pick up sarcasm, so a lot of people take it literal, and I'm like, okay. But I would love to do a mukbang with him. I still like him. I just don't agree with some of the stuff he says or does, but you're not going to agree with everyone on what they do or say. Okay, if you could choose 5 celebrity dinner date party guests, alive or past, who would you choose? This is a good one. I like this question a lot. I wouldn't say they're celebrities except for one. 100% Terry Crews. Love, love, love him so much. He's like one of my favorite actors he's a good comedian and I just enjoy him. I think that would be a good dinner. And then I would probably choose some. I would probably choose Dorinda from Real Housewives of New York. And then some Vanderpump Rules like Katie, Stassi, Kristen, for sure. I love Kristen. And I don't know if that's 5, but you get the gist. I like them. Did you do well during school exams? I'm 23, sweetie. Chicken wing. You've watched all my videos. You know my age. I don't do school exams. I'm 23. I'll be 24 next month. I'm out of school. Oh, okay. Dolores said, can you elaborate in reference to your Instagram post? I know depression very well and I can relate to your post. Okay. If nobody has Instagram right now, I posted something about knowing at a young age that I was going to die by the age of 30. It's something I can't. Ooh, sorry. I was like, no. Ugh, God. I'm just going to pretend. I don't want to pick it off. I want to try this. I knew at a very young age that I was going to die by the age of 30. And I remember telling my mom at like 10 years old, I'm like, Mom, I hope you know that I'm not going to live past 30. My mom's like, okay, whatever. She's just the type to like brush it off. And it's never left me. Every time I told my mom, I'm like, I'm going to die before 30. That sauce is good. I don't think it's due to depression, to be honest with you. Like, I think my depression started when I was 16. In high school, like whenever I changed schools and I was living with my mom's boyfriend, my depression got like super bad. And I don't feel like it ever left. Maybe it developed and it started like getting worse and worse. But when I moved into my first apartment, I moved to Austin and I was completely away from my family. Well, my mom. And so I spent pretty much the entire year. My mom came to visit twice. And I went to hers like, I think 3 or 4 times. But other than that, I was completely alone. And I feel like when you're really isolated and all you do is work, because I work online. So I never like left my apartment. I got just like really depressed and then I became manic. But I feel like my mania was also mixed with my depression. So I would go from like not eating, I talked about this before, I would go from like not eating and just running on energy because I felt like I didn't have to eat anything, to like eating but then still feeling sadness. So I lost a bunch of weight. And I don't know, it's just like, imagine yourself in a pool drowning and there's people above the water and they're not reaching down to help you, they're just watching you. That's what it felt like. I felt like I was drowning, and I still kind of feel like I do. Like, I still feel sad a lot of the time, but I have to like push it to the side because I'm like, if I just sit in bed all day and not do anything, I'm not going to accomplish anything in life. And then I feel guilty because I'm like, everyone else is like going out and like, everyone else is like going out and like living their dream, and I feel stuck and I still don't know what I want to do with my life. And it's like really frustrating because I went to therapy and I went on medication. I feel like therapy helped a little bit, but my medication didn't help at all. And my medication made me really angry. So I almost feel like I can't even give advice for depression, to be honest with you, because I still feel like I'm drowning. But I don't know. You just gotta keep going. I'm sorry, I'm like on the verge of tears. Woo. I just did my makeup. Anyway, I know a lot of people relate. A lot of people struggle with depression. I feel like a lot of people are more open about it now than they were, like, let's say 10 years ago. But I think a lot of people mistake sadness for depression. So it's just like a fine line. Okay, on to happier ones. What's your favorite color? That's such a great one, Samantha. My favorite color right now is like my entire apartment, which is like a baby pink, kind of like a nursery type of pink. I love that color, like muted pink. Baby blues are pretty. I just like faded colors. So like even if it's like a very light shade of orange, I like that. She also asked, what's the funniest time you can remember? Well, I just cried, so I can't really think of anything happy right now. I'll get back to you on that. Oh my god, no. I have the most embarrassing story from middle school that I can remember that I honestly, when I think about it, I get like secondhand embarrassment for myself. This is one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me in my entire life. So, it might be funny to some people, but in the moment, it was horrifying to me. I don't know, I was just sitting in class. I remember, this is probably one of the most vivid memories that I've ever had. It's so embarrassing. I was sitting in class, and then all of a sudden, my stomach is like, whoa, and I'm like, can I go to the restroom? And the teacher's like, we're taking a test right now. I'm like, can I please go to the restroom right now? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then I like run to the restroom. And then all of a sudden, before I get into the bathroom stall, I hear, I literally pooped, like not even poop, diarrhea, my pants. I was in middle school. This was horrifying. This was not the last class that I had left. I think I had like 2 more classes left. So I'm like, oh my god, my underwear is ruined and so are my pants, I think. So I go into the stall, I check out the situation. I'm like, there's no way I'm going back to class like this. I'm like, not only is it all over my jeans, but I'm sorry, this is TMI. But like people are gonna smell it. And this was so embarrassing because I'm in middle school. I'm not in elementary school. This should not be happening to me. What is this? This is like, do you guys hear this? I thought this was my tooth. This scared me. This is like a hard bean. God, they're trying to kill me today. First green olives and then a hard bean. So I take off my underwear because obviously I can't put that back on. That is ruined. That is gone, girl. It is gone-nito. And then I like clean off my pants and I'm like, I'm not going back to class. Nope. And I'm in middle school, so I don't have a phone. So I can't call my mom to go and pick me up. I'm stuck. I'm like stranded in that bathroom. And I'm like, I'm not leaving. And I have my class still in my class. I had my stuff still in the classroom, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so I wait for the bell to ring, and I wait for people to go to their next period. I'm like, I'm not taking my stuff with me. I'm not even going back in that class. So I'm like searching around the school, trying to find a way to exit without looking sketchy. Mind you, I ride the bus home. My mom does not pick me up from school. My mom was a working class woman. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. Even if I do, like I have to sit on the bus next to kids. And so I end up going to the nurse's, I end up going to the, I go to the nurse's room and I'm like, I have a situation, like, I don't have pants. I'm like, I had an accident. And she's like, oh yeah, honey, we got you covered. And she gives me this big, like, oversized, like, XXXXXL scrubs. And she's like, here, like, just put these on. I'm like, these are not going to fit me. She's like, these are the only size we have left. So she's like, either you stay in your pants or you wear these. So I put on the oversized pants and I have to tie them at the side because they don't fit me. And I went back to class and I grabbed my stuff and my teacher's like, where were you? And I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm like, I think I need to go home. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm going to go back to the nurse. And so he ends up calling the nurse, I think. I don't know if they had their conversation. I was out of there. I waited by the bus. And I waited for the bus to come and show up. I'm like, there's no way I'm going back in class. And that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. There's nothing more horrific than that. I can't believe I'm even sharing this. So if you ever feel bad about a time that you maybe farted in front of your ex, think about the time that I crapped my pants in class. Huh? Wow, what a time to be alive in middle school. Haven't even touched this. Anyway, I think that's all the questions I'm going to answer for today, because that last one just like... Are you guys shocked? You're like, actually, I'm not shocked. I could see you doing that. Thanks, guys. Ooh, look at this chicken. Oh, yeah. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. I love SpongeBob. I feel like you can quote SpongeBob all day, every day. I'm sorry if this video was more talky than you wanted. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. They give you all this chicken? Like 2 hunks of chicken. Come on, come through. Joe's. Joe's. Come on now. This is great. I can't slurp. I'm starting to get full. Like, really. I feel like when my food wall hits me, it hits me all of a sudden. And I'm like, nope, abrupt stop. Mm-hmm. Whew. I came, I saw, and I conquered nothing. I mean, I conquered that. I can't eat anymore, guys. I think I shouldn't have talked as much and I would have gotten more down. But that's okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We shared a lot. I was a little angry in the beginning because I just get tired of answering the same questions. But after a while, I kind of loosened up. So hopefully you guys stuck around. Some people probably already clicked out. They're like, this girl is such an ass. Okay. My forehead itches. I mean, I hate saying this, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. An embarrassing moment that you had in middle school. Make me feel better about my moment, because my moment was horrific. Maybe you had a more embarrassing one and you can lighten up the comments section because I'm going to get a lot of hate on this one.